Hey guys, so it's here bringing you another video. So welcome back to Unranked Diamond, the series I take a Smurf account, fresh account, never played ranked before, and show you the adventure to Diamond. Now we return Platinum 5, 100 LP, so yes, we are back in Promotion Series. Most likely to Platinum 4, but there'll be a very small chance that if we win 2 games in a row here, that will go straight to Platinum 3. Our MMR is still pretty high. We gain around 30 LP per win. So yeah, there's a chance we could skip divisions, and that does happen if your MMR is really high. But today's game I'll be given mid, and I've got 2 champions in mind that I'm going to play. So the first one is Twisted Fate, and the second one is Karthus. I think I'm just going to play one of those champions. Because I'm in the mood to just have a lot of global pressure in this game. Karthus obviously probably is my better of the 2 champions, but his gameplay may be a little bit more boring. Where Twisted Fate, a lot more can happen, pretty much. You know, you can wreck, you can feed on Twisted Fate a lot easier than, say, Karthus. Anyway, bans going out. So Zed is first ban on my team, then Kindred, Azir, and then Aurelia. The only thing with playing, say, Twisted Fate is there's one champion that I would not be very comfortable laning against, or if he's open, then it will make me like, maybe I won't pick Twisted Fate, and that is Fizz. Fizz completely wrecks Twisted Fate. Like, there is nothing you can do really on that champion unless you just go roam, get really fed, then come back to mid lane, and then maybe you can beat him. But we'll see. Yeah. Also, just to mention, I know I said in the next few episodes I was going to get rid of the blue champions. If you're unaware, the blue champions are donated champions. There is a link in the description that you can go and donate for me to buy a champion. I'll play it in the series. I will do that after this first promotion series. Okay, yeah, so after we win this promotion series, then I'm going to start just like pounding those donated champions all the time. So... right, so Yasuo, he's an interesting champion. Again, Fizz is still open, so I think I'm going to go Karthus. I think he's just better all around. So yeah, we're going to do my Karthus. Again, I'm playing a few champions that are my signature champs. A lot of people say, how many signature champs do you have? You have to remember when I've played this game for 7 odd years, and for the last 4 years I've been Diamond. I play a lot of champions, and I'm not somebody that will just like put myself to one role or put myself to like one champion. I swap my champions all the time, and I get used to those champions. I used to rotate them in and out on tournaments and stuff like that. So I'm very confident on a lot of champions, and what I deem signature champions, I'd roughly say I have about 6 or 7 signature champions. So top of my head, Karthus, Lee Sin, Anivia, Victor. Used to be Kha'Zix, used to be Rengar. You know, I've got a few. Jace used to be one of mine. Like, in order for me to get kind of these champions back into my pool, and this is kind of what I mean by a signature champion, it won't take you very much work. Because you put so much time on these champions in the past. Sure, I haven't played, I know, Kha'Zix consistently for the past year, but if I were to pick him up again, it probably wouldn't take me very long to get used to him because of the past history I've had with the champion. Anyway, it is Yasuo top, so it isn't, you know, Yas mid. I'm against a Syndra. Honestly, I'm fine with Karthus versus a Syndra. The one thing that I potentially could do instead of TP would be Exhaust. Exhaust helps you like amazingly in a 1v1 versus Syndra. So I think I'm going to do that. You know, basically when she goes for the all-in with the ultimate, you exhaust her and boom, the damage goes down. Also in late game, it's a lot more, you know, a lot more efficient. Oh god, not a Udyr top. Okay, we have an Udyr top for some reason. I guess a Yasuo can't do anything to an Udyr top, but then can an Udyr do anything in late game in a team fight? I don't really know. Anyway, team comps are locked in. So without much further ado, let's get into the game where we are playing Karthus. Okay, welcome to the loading screen. This is where I use the website lolskill.net to break down today's game. As you can see, the enemy team actually have a 53.6% chance to win, so that's kind of a big one, but let's go through it. We have a Platinum 2, Alistair, Platinum 2, Kha'Zix, Platinum 3, Yasuo, Diamond 5, Ezreal, and a Platinum 2, Syndra. On my team, Platinum 2, Thresh, Platinum 5, Karthus as myself, Platinum 2, Caitlyn, Platinum 2, Lise, and a Platinum 2, Udyr. Anything notable in today's game? Well, majority of Yasuo players, and you know, it's just statistics here, the majority of them feed and have negative win rates and stuff. This guy actually has a positive win rate and a positive KDA, so he is very much a rarity for Yasuo's. Also, another thing to mention is they definitely have a pre-made. The Yasuo and Kha'Zix both have the clan tag Yasuo, so expect there's going to be a lot of camping for top lane. So hopefully Udyr will be fine. Again, I don't really know why we have an Udyr top. He's not really a top laner. But in a 1v1, the Udyr shouldn't be able to like lose that at all. So hopefully that's going to be fine. Elise doesn't have any experience on Elise on that account or in ranked at least. So hopefully she'll be okay too. But without much further ado, let's get into the game where we are playing Karthus. Okay, welcome to the game. So I am playing Karthus in today's game. One of my favourite champions. A lot of people say, oh, he's just press R and win champion. There's a lot more to Karthus that meets the eye. You know, most champions you could probably break down in one sentence, but it's like learning the more advanced techniques on actually how to pull it off is what makes Karthus a good champion and what kind of differs a good Karthus player from a bad Karthus player. Because, you know, anybody can go, that's how you play Karthus, but not everybody potentially could play it in Diamond. Because, like, there's a big difference. You know, Karthus is a weak laner. You've got to make sure that you're relevant. You've got to make sure you're ulting at the right time, that you're landing your skittles or your Qs. You've got to just do good stuff all the time to be an effective Karthus, where other champions, you know, you may do one good thing per game and that might be enough, where Karthus has to be consistently doing well in order to be useful. Anyway, I like our team comp. I will say I like it, but it will just see how we do. You know, we don't have a jungler that has amazing experience on the champion. We have an Udyr top, which I'm not a massive fan of. And then we've got the pre-made of Yasuo and Kha'Zix. So there might be camping going on, which again is my nightmare of the Kha'Zix getting fed or the Yasuo getting fed from the Udyr. Anyway, mid lane as well. I went Thunderlords because I think this is going to be much more of a 1v1 lane than I'd probably want, and I think that's more useful. Syndra also gone the Ignite and the Thunderlord, so I've got to be careful of her burst. You know, it's pretty simple. She's going to try and kill me with her ultimate. And I'm trying to do my best basically just to survive it. Wow, really? But yeah. So I'll say one thing, there's going to be a video coming out probably on the weekend, and I'm going to be talking about the subject of tilting. The reason for it is one, well, I was planning on doing the video anyway, but someone requested for me to do it, or a few people be like, what do you do when you tilt? I'm actually in tilt right now. Maybe on not this account, maybe on not my other account, but on my main account, whenever I'm playing on that at the moment, I am just tilted like crazy. Like, I went from Diamond 2 a couple of weeks ago, and now the account is actually in Diamond 4 and low Diamond 4. Like, I haven't been this low rated in forever. So, yeah, I'm tilted 100%, and I'm going to talk about what happens, because I'll say, within a season of Ranked, everybody has, I'd say, 1 or 2 moments that they are just gone. Like, it can last any time. It can last a month, it can last a day. But I'd say 1 or 2 times per the season, you are just in massive tilt. Now, another thing to mention, Syndra's positioning here. Why did she go from this side of the lane to this side of the lane? I'd say she's trying to herd me. Herding obviously is just a jungle technique or a mid lane technique and everything. That you position your body in a certain way to try and get your opponent to go to the other side of the lane. Oh my god, I'm missing CS like with like no health. Alright. I don't mind burning the exhaust for a flash, to be honest. Syndra flash. Okay, can we calm down the lane now that she's realised I can kill her if I want to? That would be great. Let's throw a ward in here, because if I'm this side of the lane, then I'll know if someone is coming. Okay, so Elise is coming. This could be a kill, potentially. Oh! She should have flashed, potentially. Flash an E. If she flashed an E, that might have been a kill right there. Oh, as I said though, like, Syndra should be winning this lane 1v1, and so if I have pressure on her, I'm a pretty happy bunny. So, also Karthus, I think by the time, or last time I played Karthus in this series, his build has changed a little bit. So his old build, you never used to build tier every game, but tier is a little bit more of an open item now with the changes. Will I build tier this game? Maybe. I don't know still. You know, will it help me in the grand scheme of things? I think it might delay me too much from what I actually need. So obviously Rod of Age is still a brilliant item for him, but like I think I need to rush his Zhonya's in this game because of the Syndra ult and like potentially Kha'Zix ganks. I think it will just be a lot more useful than tier. Jesus. So that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to go Roa into Zhonya's and just rush Zhonya's. I don't think I'd need tier this game. I might eat my own words, but we'll see. Okay, so Kha'Zix is over there by Gromp. I'm not sure if Elise actually wants to fight that early. Yeah, she did. Maybe like he didn't have isolate damage or he was low anyway. That's cool. Okay, the lane should be resetting. Hit it! Okay, well, his dot. I was like, you know, secure the kill maybe. If they live, that's great. Uh-oh. Alright, let's push up the lane. And then I'll rotate over. She doesn't have flash, so it's not like she can really like get there like crazy. Just keep running. Nice, they both survived, got first blood, good gank. Crazy tower dive, honestly. Really confident play. I like seeing confident play. That's one thing to say as a player or an observer. I like seeing confident play because it's like, yeah, they trust themselves. Sometimes it will hit you in the butt and you'll look like an idiot, but there's the occasional time that confident play is just like, yeah, that was good. You know, did I expect Udyr to flash on top of that Kha'Zix then? Not really. I don't think the Kha'Zix would have expected it either. I'm going to go back. Why not? Also, a cool thing to know is obviously Yasuo, he can't stop my ultimate. You know, most mid laners, they get their ultimate stopped by Yasuo, wind wall, etc. because most mid laners have projectile spells. Karthus, like if you want to think about it logically, it's coming down straight down. You can't wind wall that. So I'll always be able to do damage to all 5 members on the enemy team. They can't avoid the damage whatsoever unless they stun me or whatever, or I die if I'm using it, which would be my mistake. So that's also a good thing, honestly. Let's just ping missing because we don't know. CS-wise, I'm ahead by a minion wave. So that's not bad, only being 6 minutes into the game. And as you probably have seen throughout already, I've missed a fair few. So she's obviously missed just more somehow, and I've missed a lot. So I don't know how you could miss more than I've been missing. But whatever. The longer this game goes, like when I get a little bit of AP and stuff, then lane gank? Oh, I was like, is she talking to me? Let's throw a ward in there. But yeah, the longer the game goes, obviously the easier it becomes for Karthus to farm. I'm just going to push this wave really quickly and then like go back a bit. Because I need to have a free ultimate. You know, I don't want to be within the lane and Syndra just to cancel it. So there's Syndra. Now I'll back off. And I'll go over and do blue buff myself, I guess. That's a shame that Elise actually left. Because she actually could have got a gank off there, but you can't always expect it. Do I? Alright, so I got exhaust back up again, which means she'll have flash in like a minute. Well, she might have it up now, I don't know, I didn't really time it. We could do dragon. Like if we really wanted to, we could Drake. Like why not? Me and Elise can do this stupidly quick that I've got blue buff. She can tank it with spiderlings and stuff, and I can just do a crazy amount of DPS to it. Oh. Okay, so Udyr unfortunately died. He didn't have any vision in the river, so... Okay, so you used Ignite. That's good for me to know. Which obviously relieves her kill pressure on me. We did get Dragon for it, but I think we would have got Dragon anyway. So it's just a shame that he died. Rod of Ages Syndra? Really? Why? See, I think people are going a bit crazy with Rod of Ages recently. Like, when an item gets changed, a lot of people build it for the wrong reasons. Like, a big reason why people start building stuff is, oh, it's new, it must be good. Rod of Ages isn't a Syndra item. Syndra is a burst mage that needs to get ahead early and, like, wreck people. Rod of Ages, like, look at, she's 20 CS behind me. If she was rushing a Luden's Echo that gave her crazy amounts of burst, I'd be scared and I'd have to farm a little bit less. I'm not going to be scared of a Rod of Ages Syndra. It's just not her item. So I have no idea why you'd build it. Again, otherwise, other than just like, oh, it's new, I must build it. So we're going to go back. I'm going to buy the ruby and a pair of boots. May as well. Again, I'm not going to go tier. I think I've decided, because I think just going Roa into Zhonya's is more valuable. And will help me help me in the early game and probably like the late game anyway. Because tier's good, but I think I'm going to have blues in this game. 3 pings, and that should be enough. It warned him. Good. Hey, Elise. How you doing? Maybe. Damn, he didn't die. How much health is that Kha'Zix on? I'd love to know. Well, I killed Sundra. That's good enough for me. Damn. He must have been so low health. Damn it. I really wanted that kill because I was like, oh, I see a double here. But I'm just going to get further and further ahead from this Syndra. Again, what you have to imagine as well, item builds, let's just say, every item build in the game, every champion has the most efficient item build for that specific champion. I'm building an efficient item build for Karthus. Syndra is not building an efficient item build for Syndra. So because our item builds are like different in efficiency, I'm going to scale a lot better and earlier than her. Now, some people say, you're building the same item, how are you more efficient? The stats for Karthus and how the champion works, these stats benefit Karthus more than Syndra. Syndra benefits, she doesn't benefit from health or really mana. She benefits from doing, like, getting all AP and bursting people. Karthus doesn't benefit from that. Karthus benefits from the health, the AP, and the small amount of AP because he does sustain damage. Syndra doesn't do sustain damage, she does burst damage. So she needs just more greater AP for just one burst of spell. Alright, she's here. I don't really want her to roam or anything, so... we could kill her, potentially. Okay, I'm actually going to ward over here too. I like being a little bit safe as Karthus, because especially now that I don't have flash, if I get ganked, either I'm going to try to run, or I just have to turn and fight and hopefully kill somebody with my passive or something. That was bad queuing. Yeah, she took more damage than I did. And we saw Kha'Zix was there. How's Udyr doing anyway? See, Udyr was ahead, but because of it's an Udyr top, he's actually now gone even. Like, Yasuo has caught up, and I think Udyr was ahead by like 10 or 15 CS. That's not a great sign, because you have a lead, and like your lead is just gone because of probably your champion pick. Also, one thing to note, this... oh, that is a TP. There's probably a Kha'Zix coming that way. Good flay. Oh, this could be fine. Can we get a hook off or something? Oh, wait. Let's kill that Syndra. Like, that's just complete bad positioning from her. Ah, she got her ultimate off. I actually want to die. Kinda. Well, I'd love to survive, but I don't mind dying. Okay. Whoa, Udyr, don't be... why are you... this Udyr's screwing me. 10 bot, yeah. All random, all bot. They shouldn't even try to go for a fight here, because they'd probably lose. I've got ultimate when I'm up, though, so that could help if they do stay, but I doubt they're going to. Yeah, that was messy. I wanted to die, like, when I said that, because my passive obviously may have helped me, like, kill people, but unfortunately, I think I should have just ran into them. Should I ult? I don't know whether I should ult, because, like, it could get a random kill, like, I saw Kha'Zix low farming, but it would be a big waste. Oh, she took blue. Why take blue? Don't take blue away from a Karthus. Like, that's one big thing. He relies on the blue, especially if he's not going a tier build. That could have, yeah, that could have gone a lot better. I really don't want her to get away. Oh. I wasn't really paying attention. He had red buff on him, so it's actually worth the kill, surprisingly. And obviously I'm a late game hyper carry, so me getting kills like now is completely worth it. But like, yeah, him dying when he had red buff up is more worth it for me because it gets rid of a buff. Obviously still I wouldn't want to die, but whatever. I guess it's kind of good that I didn't unblue then because that would have just died too. They should like flash and flay or something. Does he have flash? Oh, he doesn't have flash. Or at least should like repel on top of her or something like that. I don't like how we're just giving up the bottom tower for free though. I don't think Udyr is going to do very well going later in this game unless he gets like... Oh. Eat my words? Okay then. I'm going to say that again because then he'll prove me wrong. As I said, I love getting proved wrong when I go, hey, that's not very good, and I'm talking about my own team, and then they're like, nah, I'm going to kill them. Like, great, kill them. But, you know, I wouldn't recommend people to play Udyr mid, or Udyr top. That's kind of what I'm saying. It's not great. But yeah. I think in the late game, unless he gets like a Randuin or something like that, I think he will struggle. Because, like, his build is very squishy at the moment. And especially versus a Kha'Zix. He's now top lane. He's going to be careful of, like, the lane gank coming from Yasuo. But yeah. He's got to get a bit of tankiness and we'd probably be okay. Yeah. That humbug. Could be a kill. Ah, that was one tick! I wish I had the kill from that. If I had the kill, it would have been a little bit more worth it for me, but she got it. Kha'Zix is looking for it. So you see what I mean? I need Zhonya's just to be able to survive. But while this is going on, you know, not bad things are happening. We got a tower. Uh-oh. That could be bad. Okay, they're turning it. They didn't do enough damage while the Alistair was amongst them. Why did Elise stay? Okay, Elise stayed with low health randomly. But whatever. Actually, we'll buy boots instead. Sonya's. We'll buy two of them. I got ult in 4. Now don't go in. Jesus. Okay, he is wrecking them. He's going to kill both. Yeah. They needed to pile on him together in order to kill that Udyr, where they actually are now separating. He's not going to get both, but he got one, I guess. If they decided to fight, then they both would have died. How's bot lane? So she is ahead by like 30 CS? Yeah, that's pretty good. Bot tower does go down eventually, but again, it's not that big of a deal when you've already got their tower. Mid lane, I'm ahead by 30 myself. Top lane is only ahead by like 9 at the moment, but maybe 10 now. Yeah, 10. So pretty much everybody's ahead. Kha'Zix isn't having the best game. Like again, as a Kha'Zix, you kind of want to try and get fed and get ahead. Where he's not doing that. You know, every gank he's going to, or every gank at least in mid, I think he's died relatively. Oh, Udyr stayed. So Udyr stayed in lane when he just fought people and then didn't have any mana. So I would say that Udyr's decision making this game is a bit questionable. That was good. Always nice getting a good kill like that on their jungler. Get a hook off. Ooh, that was so close. Oh god, your positioning. Yeah, I'm just gonna go get blue. Oh, this change, by the way, is a bit weird. Up here, like, I don't know why we had to add the symbols, but whatever. She got it again. She needs to swap some spider form. Go to human form when you're giving blue because your spiders may take it. That's frustrating. I really need like blue buff on Karthus and she's taken the last 2. It's really frustrating. He's got no vision again. Maybe their blue is up. If I can't have mine, I'll take theirs. Nope. Not yet anyway. It might come up soon. I don't know if anybody has it though. I'm not the best bush waiter as a Karthus. Like, I don't do initial burst damage. I'll also say, like, Elise goes, I'm new to the champ. Shouldn't be in ranked. Like, she's not doing bad. I'm not bashing her whatsoever. But like, if you're new to the champion, maybe you don't play it in ranked straight away. You know, that's just a general PSA. That's not directed just at this Elise. That's just to everybody watching. You know, some people complain why they're low rated, and then you go, "What champions do you play?" And they're like, "Oh, I just play random champions." It's like, hello, like really? They are really desperate to get a kill on me. Wow. Alright, buddy. Calm down. I think they want mid. I think that's their next target. Because, like, why would Alistair, I think, is here somewhere. Syndra and Ezra will be here. Unless... You're showing. Ah! Goddamn poke. Oh, I don't know if that ultimate is like the best ultimate because it's probably not even needed, but it will kill. It will like damage everybody around the map. So I guess that helps a bit, maybe. I nearly got Zhonya's. That's the item I need. Like, I'm dying more than like living, let's say, at the moment because I can't, or I don't have much survivability. Like, I'm gonna go Zhonya's straight into a Riley. We probably don't want to give up a tier 2. Like, Udyr, I think, came to that fight and didn't actually get anything. Obviously not the best outcome. I think that tower's gone. Yeah, it's gone. That's bad. Will they fight? Udyr should win that, maybe, still. Yeah, just tiger him to death. I would have kept fighting. Maybe he is getting outscaled now, I don't know. Oh, I don't do as much damage as I thought I would. At least might get him. He's going to E through, yeah. I'm not sure if this person has the most experience with Syndra. Just from her general play. I know I'm 2 and 4. I'm negative KD, but like, again, I'm Karthus. I don't really care. But just from her general combos and stuff, she doesn't seem the most like fluid or like fluent with them. They're not very smooth. They're very kind of like chunky, if you know what I mean. Hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, hopefully Elise doesn't actually come to blue buff this time because I can take it by myself. I also could get Zhonya's soon. I guess we can go top lane as a team because there's nothing really to get around the map and it's just a free tier 1. Why are you completely caught out? Like, what? I don't really want them to get mid tower either. Like, Yasuo is just going to split push the whole game. That's all he's going to do. Again, it's going to be worrisome if Udyr can't 1v1 him. That could be costly, but all he needs is a Randuin. Like, he's going Iceborne Gauntlet. Wait, no, he's going Frozen Heart. And then after get a Randuin. That's all you need. And then you've countered him, pretty much, really easily. He relies off crits. Okay, I killed... Oh, mama. Let's just throw my ultimate out there just to get them a little bit lower health, I guess. You know, it helps more than it doesn't. So Caitlyn died to Yasuo when she was under tower as well. Oh, this game is getting a bit tricky. Alright, they got that kill, that's good. Oh, that damage. There's splash. I think we just need to group force fights because, like, Yasuo can probably 1v1 anybody because, like, I don't mean to go at this Udyr, I really don't, but he's not a top laner, so he's kind of like, he's done it to himself. Yeah, this Udyr won't be able to 1v1 this Yasuo in late game. Like, he's got Bork and stuff like that, stuff that'll counter. He's probably building an armor penetration item next, or IE, which will give him insane damage. So, in the 1v1, I am worried, so we need to force the 5v5, and if we force the 5v5, I can, like, exhaust the Yasuo, or Thresh can, and that will make it, obviously, a lot less effective. So, that's probably our next call to action, is just grouping. Do I get a blue buff? Oh my god, I got a blue buff. It is a miracle. Unfortunately, my CS is slowing down a lot because Caitlyn is now staying in mid a lot and just taking the farm. I'm a little bit more of a hyper carry than her in late game, so she shouldn't really take all of it. But people don't really think, I think, in ranked. Also, I can probably kill the Syndra 101 anytime I want now when I have exhaust up. I really wish you didn't take all this farm. Because what you have to think as well is they've got a team that can probably kill Caitlyn fairly easy, Syndra ultimate, Kha'Zix, etc. Even if they kill a Karthus, I'm still useful in death where Caitlyn isn't. So you probably want to invest more into a Karthus than a Caitlyn. You know, and I'm not just saying this because I'm playing Karthus. This would go for anybody playing anything. Or anybody playing Karthus, or anybody playing Caitlyn. We either need to go straight into them, or we have to wait like a minute. I should have had E up. I would have thought my team would have gone actually in then, but they didn't. That was a missed opportunity. I'm requieming. Just to help the Udyr out. Oh, that helped him just! So he only can kill Yasuo if I Requiem. Again, that is not a good sign because we're not always gonna have that up. Nice, nice. Yeah, pressure. Is Kha'Zix going bot? Yeah. How greedy is that Kha'Zix? That play is really bad. So Kha'Zix kills the Udyr, whatever. But like... Oh, I shouldn't have used exhaust. That was dumb. So... Oh, dead. So Kha'Zix goes bot lane and just sacrifices the rest of his team for getting one kill on Udyr. That is really greedy play from Kha'Zix. Kind of funny too. We should just go do dragon potentially. But yeah, Udyr. I'm gonna say Udyr, get a Randu in. It'll help. But yes. I don't know why he doesn't have one already. Like, it's the anti-crit item and Yasuo is the crit champion. So we pretty much had like every single dragon this game. Which is not bad, obviously. And we're good late game. Well, kinda. Yes and no. Okay, I'm gonna buy this component first and then this, just to make sure I had enough. Also, I haven't bought the blue trinket yet. I don't know why. They're not doing Baron. Again, they could do Baron pretty quick with that team comp. Just Kha'Zix and Yasuo would do it very quickly. So, got to be careful of that. You know, the isolate claw damage with Q, and then Yasuo with Bork, with IE and stuff. So, yeah, got to be a bit careful. But I'd say, again, if we just maintain grouping, then I think we'll win this game. Because Yasuo, I think, is just... His mind is all about split push, when I think that's going to cost him the game. Uh-oh. Caitlyn positioning. That was a good flash. That was a really good flash. Alright, that's good. Oh, that hook was so close. I'd say be careful, like, here, because you don't know where Yasuo is. Alright, got ult in 15. Udyr's split pushing. While we don't know where Yasuo is, we have to kind of presume that he could be anywhere. But with Udyr split pushing, it should make Yasuo go to him. But anyway, I'm going to go back, buy another component. Or actually, I'm going to sell a Doran's Ring for it, actually. It's probably more useful than having it. And also, yeah, we could do Baron pretty quickly. It would be great if we could push bot lane, though. Like, Udyr, if we want to do Baron, Udyr should actually go bot lane. Because then he'll attract people bot lane, or like just be a distraction on the other side of the map. But he's near it. But yeah, so we can't do that. Blue buff's up in 15, so I'm just gonna wait around for it. It's not the best just waiting around 10-15 seconds for a buff, but there's nothing really else I can do. I can't go bot lane to farm, I can't go mid farm, there's no farm, so I may as well just wait for it and get it as soon as it's up. Bam. A lot of people don't know when it's actually doing its animation of spawning, you actually can do damage to it. That's when its health bar starts. I'm nearly level 16. I'd love level 16 before we do the next fight, though. We could do Baron, or we just fight them mid. Well, bait Baron or fight mid. Either one's pretty good. Bot lane is like pushing by itself. Let me get in the middle. Whoa, I died? I can't believe I died. I died instantly. I couldn't even Zonya. Oh, God. That's a throw. Okay, now I'm level 16. Yeah, I don't know how I died so quick. Oh, I got Syndra ulted. Syndra must have been right next to me or something, because I didn't even see Syndra ult go off. Yeah, it's not Caitlyn's fault. Like, she had no health. Like, there's nothing to say about that. But yeah, damn. I couldn't exhaust her. I couldn't even Zonya's. I didn't see it. Don't even risk dying. There's no point. Also, another bad point. At least you need to be tankier. Like, at least, you know, we have damage, but she's gone pure AP, and she said she's new to the champion, so maybe she doesn't know. But at least does benefit from being a tank. Like, she does benefit, but, like, her item build, I'm going to just flat out say is terrible. Like, it is a terrible item build for Elise. I don't know why you'd want to go full AP. That's just dumb. But yeah, we could do it now. Yeah, it's flash. I even exhausted her. Damn, I mistimed it. But I see what I mean. Like, this is where I said Caitlyn shouldn't have taken a lot of the farm and all this stuff, because she can die easily. Like, I guess I can die easily. But as I said, if I die, I'm still useful in death. I'm still in my ultimate, like, I'm still in my passive. I can ult. I'm useful. Where Caitlyn, when she's dead, she's dead. So if I had a little bit more farm, a little bit more strength to me, like if I had a completed, what am I building now? Like either Leandri's or Death Cap or something, then yeah, this game might be a lot different already. That could be good. He used flash. Oh, that hook. That was a bad hook to miss. We shouldn't really stay here. There's not much point. I don't want to be here anymore. Dragon's up in 40. It's not even Elder Dragon. Like, we've been getting dragons like all the time this game. So like Elder Dragon to our team when it comes up is going to be huge. So if you get this one and then Elder Dragon next, yeah, we're looking pretty damn good. We just gotta get a. Oh, god damn it, Udyr. Thank God. And he's dead. I don't know why he was there. I'm not a fan of Udyr's. Yeah, the difference in the top laners is a bit stretching. Thought they were doing it and nobody's paying attention. Cool. This game's gonna be hard. So the next dragon is gonna be a big fight. Whatever team gets the next dragon is probably gonna win the game, I would say, like Elder Dragon. If our team gets it, like the amount of buffs that we have from it, I think maybe a bit too much for the enemy team to deal with. But obviously they are Baron right now, so if they go for a fight right now, yeah, we're probably in trouble. But again, I think our team is screwing ourselves over by our item builds. Udyr's item build's not very good. Elise's is terrible. Like, we're making this game harder for ourselves with our team comp. Which I'll say, just a lesson to learn, really. You know, don't make a game harder for yourself by just building the wrong items. It's not really worth it. You know, build the correct items on a champion and you'll have a lot of an easier game. Guess I'll just go bot lane and just clear this wave. They are pushing it, surprisingly. The hook. Oh, why are you by yourself? No, we've lost this game. 100%. We've lost it. We have no strength with our item builds. Damn, he's really low. Elise is too squishy. Udyr's too squishy. Damn. Caitlyn's also fallen off. Oh, that was close. Keep up. Well, that was close to get Yasuo. Oh, tanks are too squishy. Oh well, this is a lesson to learn. Build the wrong item build and you're probably going to lose the game. Happens, I guess. I just don't know why Elise went basically full AP. That's just... ugh. Oh well. We were like winning the whole game practically, and then late game when the item builds and stuff mean the most. Like that's when your build will... that's basically where you can determine if your item build has been good or bad. Is can I actually do stuff in the late game? And we couldn't. So yeah, like their team comp may be slightly a bit better. Like Udyr top wasn't obviously good. Elise, she did really well. If she's new to the champion, I'll say mechanically she was doing good. But because she's new to the champion, she just built the wrong item build completely. But yeah, anyway, we went B+, we lost, so we're in promo, so that's our first loss. We've got to win the next two. 6, 7, 8. That's actually quite funny to say. 12.9k gold, 280 farm. Again, like another thing to say is the Caitlyn shouldn't have taken all, say, the mid farm in a certain period. Like, there was like a 10-minute period or a 5-10 minute period where she just came mid lane and just took all of my CS. If she dies, she's dead. If Karthus dies, I'm still useful for another like 6 seconds. So it's not worth taking the farm of somebody that could be more useful than you. And then damage done, you can see it for yourself. If you were ever doubting me in the fact that's like, oh, has like, you know, Caitlyn did more than you. I was doing more damage than her, even though I got like less farm and less kind of pressure. So if I had more pressure, if I had more farm, this game maybe could have been a win. Potentially, I would say this game though was lost mainly due to item builds and team comp. If we had something other than a Udyr's top lane, and if the item builds of these two tanks were more tanky, then maybe it could have been better. But that's going to do it. You win some, you lose some. But just hopefully you take the lessons from this game and apply them to yourself. So thank you very much for watching. Throw a like on the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you guys next time. See ya.